Subscribe my channel Technical Rajat and press the bell icon given below. That's why I updated on our next videos. Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video I am going to show the top 10 gadgets ever made. Technology companies like Apple, Samsung, Microsoft, more are constantly finding new ways to improve their cutting edge products, whether it's with stunning new hardware design, useful software improvements, or by coming up with entirely new products we didn't even know we wanted. When it comes to new gadgets and gizmos, 2007 was the year to several big changes. First and foremost, it was the year that the voice activity assistant with devices like the Amazon Echo and Google Home invading home everywhere. It was also the year that smartphone designers figured out how to poke a massive screen in a device that's still easy to hold, as seen in the iPhone X and Samsung Galaxy S8. And it was the year that consoles like the Nintendo Switch made gaming on the go on longer range, making big sacrifice in terms of game quality. Here we go to look the top 10 gadgets ever made. Number 10, Sony Alpha A703. With notable improvements over its predecessor and a cheaper price than Sony's A9 Alpha, the recently unveiled Sony Alpha A703 stands to be one of the best mirrorless cameras ever made. It can shoot at twice the resolution of the A9 and has an autofocus that twitch at first as the A702. Although it's remembering that the A9 offers faster burst shooting, but the lower price and heightened performance are likely more than enough to impress for and novice photographers alike. Number 9, Apple Watch 3. Apple's latest smartwatch finally lets you leave your phone at home. Since it supports LTE, you can receive calls and text on your wrist even when your phone is out of range. The third generation Apple Watch also brings a faster processor and a new barometric altimeter for measuring activities like the numbers of stairs you climb. The Apple Watch isn't meant to replace your phone, and just about anything you would usually use your phone for is better on a larger screen. But the freedom to leave your phone at home when you step out to walk the dog or go on a run may be just enough to persuade smartwatch skeptics that the Apple Watch is worth considering, especially for athletic types. Number 8, Xbox One X. If you are still not convinced that the days of buying large, cumbersome consoles to get the best gaming performance are over, look no further than the Xbox One X. Microsoft's latest console crumbs 6 teraflops and native 4K gaming support into a sleek package, making it the choice console for players who mean streaming performance for less than the price of a high gaming PC. Number 7, Amazon Echo. Virtual assistants like Siri have been around for years, but it wasn't until the first Amazon Echo launched in 2014 the voice-enabled gadgets really started to take off. 3 years later, Amazon, true successor to the original Echo, improves on the first version in every meaningful way. The design is shorter and more attractive. The improved speaker includes a woofer and a tweeter, and most importantly, it's noticeably cheaper, just $99.99. This enhancement should help keep Amazon at the top of the smart speaker market as competition from rivals like Google, Microsoft, and others heads up. Number 6, Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Nintendo iconic gray and purple Super Nintendo gaming machines made a huge comeback in 2017. The SNES Classic comes loaded with 21 retro titles including Super Mario World, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Donkey Kong Country, and a previously unreleased Star Fox game. Everything from the games themselves to the way the controller feel in your hands are exactly as you would remember from the 1990s. Scattering to players, nostalgia has seemingly paid off. The SNES Classic was the second best-selling video game console during the month of October, according to the research firm NPD, and it's being nearly impossible to find since its September launch. Number 5, Samsung Galaxy S8. Samsung's flagship Galaxy Android handset set the standard for smartphones in 2017. It may have not been the first phone with a nearly borderless screen, but the Galaxy S8 exquisitely curved display certainly made it the among most attractive phones of the year. Not to mention its eye-popping OLED display, which for a long time was the best you could ask for a phone. Samsung also made an effort to simplify the phone software, cutting a lot of the extraneous features that made its older phone feel clunky. Number 4. DJI Spark. DJI's palm-sized drone is a big step in the direction of making drones easier and more convenient for the average person. The Spark's standout feature is that it does not require a remote control for navigation. Just tap the button on the back of the drone twitch and it will prepare to take off from the palm of your hand. You can also pilot the Spark with your hand, prompting it to fly higher, lower, or in a certain direction with a wave of your arm. Of course, this feature work best under optimal conditions and the Spark does not always operate flawlessly, but its size and simplicity are a feat in their own right. Number 3. Microsoft Surface Laptop. Microsoft's first crack at a real laptop is a real winner. Between its light and elegant design, sharp screen, and long-lasting battery, the Surface Laptop is solid a choice for anyone seeking a new Windows computer. Microsoft is positioning the Surface Laptop as showpiece for Windows 10s, the newer version of Windows that can only run programs from Microsoft App Store with Windows 10s. Microsoft is essentially hoping to bring to Windows machines that Google has done for Chromebooks, making the software simpler to allow for faster program, more battery life, and better security. But those who find Windows 10 as too restrictive can upgrade to Windows 10 Pro on the Surface Laptop for free for a limited time. The software upgrade will cost $50 after the promotional period ends. Number 2. Apple iPhone X. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, you will probably have a hard time getting your hands on one. And yes, Android did it first, but the iPhone X edge to edge screen, the facial recognition system will undoubtedly set a new standard for phones to come. For one, Apple Face ID system, even despite the security concerns, it already being used in more creative ways than Samsung's facial identification tech. Thirdly, third-party apps like Snapchat and Warby Parker was taking advantage of the iPhone X's face mapping technology to project realistic marks over your eyes or select glasses that suit your face shape. That combined with a sharp camera's long battery life and huge screen fact into a more affordable size make applies iPhone X to topic. Number 1. Nintendo Switch. For about as long as game consoles have existed, players have had to choose between gaming in front of a TV or holding a tiny screen in their hands while out and about. Not so with the Nintendo Switch, the first console that's truly designed for both at home and on the go entertainment. The Switch consists of a tablet with a 6.2-inch screen with slots for attaching Nintendo Joy controllers on either side, turning it into a handheld video game machine. But when you are at home, you can slide the slate into a dock that hooks up to your TV and play it like a traditional console. The pay anywhere, anytime approach combined with a stellar games rust from the recently launched Super Micro Odyssey to the Legend of Zelda and Breath of the Wild makes a Switch to truly knock out. So these are the top 10 gadgets ever made. Hope this video interesting for you. If you are like this video, give comment given below in the comment box, and if this video interesting for you, like this video, and if you are not subscribed my channel, then subscribe it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Okay guys, see you in the next video.